Gospel 1360 and 96.9.
That's 888-244-6118.
And let's talk to the CEO of TLBISBIG Medical Supplies. We got Mr. Terence Bolden on the line with us this afternoon, and we're so happy to have you along with us. How you doing, Terence?
Hey, man, I'm doing good.
Good. It's good to hear your voice, and I know you've been really busy making transitions and helping out a lot of people all around the country, in Memphis and on the East Coast, as well as over there in Little Rock, Arkansas. And you're coming into Houston with helping people in so many different aspects in the community, as well as you're also interviewing different new employees of TLBISBIG. How's that been going?
Actually, man, it's going very well. My chief of staff this morning called me and told me she had about 3 or 4 quality individuals that were very talented, well beyond just the initial skill sets that we were looking for in salespeople. So we're excited about that. We're quite happy with the ad campaign that we run and the outreach that we're planning to do in the community there in Houston. So the whole application process and interview process that we're undergoing now is about rolling out the PPE platform there in Houston.
And you have such an incredible vision for that, and you've been working in different parts of the country. What has been your biggest challenges, and what have been something that we can all pray about as you continue to fight forces that want to stop? Because there's a big war, so to speak, as it relates to whether or not people should be wearing masks now, because the political candidates are even fighting over that particular subject. I thought that was something that's clear. We all need to be wearing masks.
You make a great point, and I'm just keep it real, man. For minority and African-American businesses in particular, the same kind of challenges we've been facing for 500 years, dealing with a systemic problem of access, opportunity, and just in many cases having the right relationships in place that when you get ready to scale up and go to market with certain kinds of things like the PPE, for instance, and you got the relationships and things that you need to flow the product, you still run into this big hurdle called cash flow that deals with banking, financing, and funding of scaling, these types of opportunities so that you can go into our communities nationwide or you can go regional. It's not an easy thing, man. It's simple. It sounds, like you just sell masks, you sell gloves, you offer these things, but when you look at what it takes to actually run a business of that magnitude, or any business for that matter, 9 out of 10 businesses in America, black businesses, are cash-based businesses. Think about what I just said. 9 out of 10 operate on a cash basis. So when you get into a situation like we're in right now with this economic disaster, you're going to lose lots of black businesses. I would say right now, if we're saying the nation is tracking at about 2 to 3 out of 10 of our small businesses, employ less than 500 individuals going out of business right now, I would say in the African-American community, it's about double. We're losing about 2 out of 10 at large. We're probably losing about 4 out of 10 African-American businesses right now. And before this thing is over, it's going to be tough, to get through this. And that's why we got to pull together. We need to preserve life at its fullest and highest. And that be our number one priority when it comes to our health and wellness. And I always tell people, we're not selling PPE. It sells itself. You got to have it, whether you like it or not. The idea that somehow you can have an airborne disease that we don't have a cure or a vaccination for and not wear some kind of protection to try to keep yourself healthy, it's mind-boggling that we allow ourselves to get into a place where we'd even debate that.
Right.
I'd rather err on the side of caution and be safe rather than sorry than be in a position where I'm fighting about a $1 or $2 or $5 mask that could possibly save my life and help me be around here to help my kids, my grandkids, or whatever it is that's most important to me. So I think that when you boil it down to the real, when you ask that question, the biggest challenge is, being able to have the capacity to help more people than what we're trying to help right now.
Well, we got a bunch of intercessors listening to the radio, and I know they just heard your concerns and they heard your heart in that whole issue. We're just believing God for victory in that whole perspective, and we're believing God that he will continue to empower you as well as to be able to strike out favor in the marketplace as you continue to do great things for not only the black community, but throughout the communities that you serve. And certainly if people want to reach out to you, what is the next step in the next 30 seconds? What is the next step that people need to do that want to help you?
Okay, they can do two things. One, they can go to our website, www.TLB, Tango Larry Bravo, is big, ISBIG.com. Or they can call us at 888-244-6118 and place their order. Let us know what it is we can do to help them get the product and the PPE they need for their health care, if it's an industrial food processing plant. Doesn't matter. Out there, if you need this product, we can get it for you when you need it at a price that you're willing to pay. And that's the key. We can do that. And we have one of the best supply chains. I would say I'd put it up against most groups in the country for most any product that you need related to the full PPE line, including work that we do with contact tracing and risk mitigation to decontaminate buildings. So we're looking forward to taking that next leap in Houston. I hope to speak with key individuals. I won't say those names right now, but we've been talking the last couple of days about an event that we want to do to roll out here soon, make ourselves known to the Houston family.
Excellent. Well, we certainly will be in touch. And, of course, you are a great friend as well as a great business partner of this radio station. That's Terence Bolden, ladies and gentlemen, right here inside the Afternoon Delight. TLB is big. Give us that website address one more again.
Okay, that's www.TLB, Tango Larry Bravo, is big, TLBISBIG.com.
Excellent. Thank you, my brother. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, my brother. Keep up the good work, man. We love listening to your music. All the way over here in Miami, we're able to pick you up over the web. Loving what you guys are doing over there. You and Tisha, keep it up, man.
Thank you, sir.
Giving him no praise.